Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great wherever you are. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a twin flame reading. I haven't done a twin flame reading in quite a while. I do, enjoy doing them. It's just I find it actually to be a little bit difficult. I'm also on this journey, so that's pretty much what led me to, finding tarot, finding my spiritual awakening. So it's a little bit triggering, even just for me. So, just a fair warning. Hopefully, there's no tears. But anyway, if you're on this journey, it's not an easy one. It's pretty difficult. Some days are better than others. So, we're going to start with the Divine Masculine. We'll see how he's feeling, what's going on with the Divine Masculine. I'm going to pull some messages from Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine at the end, as well as possibly maybe even some initials. See if we can get some words and or some initials, as well as pull some oracle cards for timing. So it's probably going to be a pretty lengthy read, so just giving you the heads up. Even when I was doing the pre-shuffle, I split the deck and I had the Two of Cups, and then the bottom of the deck was actually the High Priestess. So I just kind of laughed to myself when I saw it. I just saw the Lover's card as well. There's the High Priestess here, just split the deck, Six of Wands and the High Priestess. So, I feel Divine Feminine, it's been, difficult to be patient. I feel, it's hard to kind of get out of that cycle of really wanting union. I just saw the Tower. All right, so let's see how Divine, the High Priestess back on the bottom. All right, let's see how the Divine Masculine is feeling about the Divine Feminine. So, however you resonate, male or female, we each have masculine and feminine within us. So again, just identify with whatever side you feel like you're on, as well as always, general reads, just keep that in mind. And that's the most important thing, and only take what resonates. So, all right, so let's see how the Divine Masculine, how is the Divine Masculine, angel, spirits, and guides feeling about the Divine Feminine right now? So the Ten of Wands came out, the Magician. Just get one, I can just get through the deck here, the Chariot. See what else, if we get anything else. All right. No, just those three cards. So bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is the Divine Feminine here. I feel like for a lot of you right now, I feel like you're trying your best here to kind of focus on yourself, focus on your own heart, healing your own heart here with the Queen of Cups, as well as, I want to say kind of searching within yourself to kind of like find that energy to kind of sit in your yin, like to sit and receive as well, I want to say on that card. So right now, Divine Masculine, he is feeling the pressure, I feel, to come forward, to possibly contact you, this Ten of Wands. So I feel like, Divine Masculine is realizing the importance of this connection, whether this be subconsciously or unconsciously. Each of your Divine Masculines is going to be on a little bit of a different timeline, but, I feel like, the end of the harvest here, he's carrying these 10 wands on his back. So again, I feel like there is a fair amount of pressure I feel that they're feeling, and I feel like that could definitely be collectively. We do have like a lot going on for the month of September. Like it's August and September have been pretty like a lot of astrological things going on, planets moving around. Mercury was in retrograde. We had that big blue full moon on August 19th. And as well, we have Pluto moving out of Aquarius back into Capricorn briefly. So I feel like, with all of these changes, I feel like definitely Divine Masculine is feeling the pressure to make things happen here, because the next card here is the Magician. So, but I feel like Divine Masculine is really in the energy of knowing that they have all the tools that they need to succeed. I mean, the Magician has all four aces at their disposal, to move things forward. So I don't feel like it's a lack of confidence. I feel like it's more a lack of possibly other obligations. And we're going to clarify these cards to see if we can get some more info. So this could be, if your divine masculine is tied to a karmic relationship or that's coming to a close. I feel like for a lot of you, that definitely could be the case here with this 10 of Wands. So they're carrying that around, and they're not able to, this wanted to fall out, so we'll take it. 7 of Pentacles. So you definitely are on their mind. This person is, thinking about your relationship, possibly looking at old pictures, old text messages, recalling, time that you did spend together. And that's definitely weighing on them. So again, I feel like there is a bit of pressure. We'll see when we do. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards from the wisdom of the oracle, and I won't be surprised if we get the timing card, like the TikTok card, but we'll see. So you might be dealing with an air sign or somebody that has air or earth in their chart with that 7 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Doesn't have to be, but the King of Swords is finally starting to see clearly. So I feel like they are seeing clearly that they want to be with you, that they want to make things work. I feel like it's, again, divine timing. We'll see if the Wheel of Fortune comes out as well. So let's see what we get on the Magician. Tell me about the Magician here in Divine Masculine's energy. Tell me about the Magician. Why is the Magician here? Oh, look at that. Empress, I love it. So yeah, they know that they have all the tools. They know that you're pretty much everything that they want, Divine Feminine. You are showing up in their side on their reading. So I love that. And the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like there definitely could be some sort of expression of love coming from your Divine Masculine. Let's see what we get on the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? Yeah. So definitely in the past, I feel like there was a little bit of air of rejection, like not necessarily opening their heart and really feeling conflicted about, what to do, how to move forward. I'm going to clarify these cards, see if we can get some more info here. Why the Four of Cups? Why the Four of Cups? So we have the Eight of Wands and the Five of Swords here. Judgment. Yeah. So there is a lot of, I feel they are definitely feeling a little bit conflicted, kind of carrying around all of this love, all these feelings. And I feel like they're getting to the point where they know that they need to do something soon. And again, they've been stubborn, I feel, possibly for some of you. Your Divine Masculine's been stubborn as far as like opening their heart. But, communication is the key here. So I feel like your person and or your Divine Masculine is realizing that communication here is key. They need to kind of like step up or like do something, I feel like, in the immediate. And again, I feel like they're feeling a lot of pressure to do something, to reach out to you. Sorry, I keep moving these around, guys. A little bit of OCD. All right. So with this Five of Swords, they are definitely being called. Like here we have Archangel Gabriel here trying to wake them up. So I feel like this could also be representative of the universe sending them messages or getting them to try and open their heart more, to be open to love. We have the Three of Swords on the bottom. So I feel like definitely Divine Masculine has been going through it on their side, on their own. So for a lot of you, you definitely might not know what exactly is going on around them or what they're going through. But I definitely feel like it's a lot. It feels very heavy, their energy right now. But let's see if we can get some more on feelings. How does Divine Masculine feel? How are they feeling towards Divine Feminine? How are they feeling? All right. So we have the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So yeah, I feel like underneath it all, even if this person isn't saying it or doing it, I feel like in your heart here, Divine Feminine, you know that, this person is very passionate about you and you are their wish fulfillment. So I love that. So this actually looks pretty good. I feel like there is going to be a little bit of movement. We have the Chariot here, but I will ask about actions after we talk about how Divine Feminine is feeling. So let's do that first. So angel spirits and guides, please show me how Divine Feminine is feeling. How is the Divine Feminine feeling about the Divine Masculine here? Please, for the collective. So we have the Two of Wands coming out. Four of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Page of Wands. All right. And we have the Fool on the bottom. So I love that Divine Feminine. I feel like for a lot of you, you are pretty exhausted. I feel like for a lot of you, you are realizing that this journey is really, there's going to be a new cycle possibly here with your Divine Masculine. I feel like in the meantime, as Divine Masculine kind of figures themselves out a little bit, kind of starts taking some action towards you. And again, I feel like they want to. I feel like they are feeling the pressure to do that. But in the meantime, I feel like you are learning to just be you, and to, if I'm on this journey alone for a while, so be it. It really is your journey here of self-discovery. So I feel like we have two cards. We have the major and the minor arcana. So the underlying energy here is the Fool. So I love that. I feel like you are trying to lead with love and light here, Divine Feminine, however that looks like in all areas of your life. So I feel like, that internal, I feel like this is like a brighter days ahead. I'm like really drawn into the sun. I don't usually pay too much attention to the sun on this card, and it's kind of speaking to me. So I feel like there's definitely brighter days ahead. I feel like for a lot of you, you are trying to, work through missing and yearning and longing, those feelings. And again, I feel like definitely some days are better than others. I know, for myself personally, one day you're feeling great, and the next day, you're driving to work, you hear some song on the radio, and next you're crying in your car, or like tears are rolling down your face and you don't know why. It's like I was doing good, I'm feeling good, right? So I feel like I want to say, show yourself some compassion. Easier said than done. I get it. But don't be so hard on yourself, because I feel like, you can definitely feel Divine Masculine's energy as well. So that might not even be your own energy. It could be theirs. So again, just, show yourself some forgiveness. Don't beat up on yourself, one step forward, two steps back if you feel that way sometimes. And again, just be kind to yourself, kind of think, if this was your friend, what would you say to your friend if they were going through that or feeling like that? So kind of think to yourself like, okay, what kind of self-talk, what am I saying to myself when these, I'm overwhelmed with feelings? And just kind of give yourself the opportunity for those feelings just to go through you, for you to feel them and like move on. Not move on, but like just let the feelings move through you, and so that you can kind of, don't, if you bottle them up, it's just going to get worse, right? So it's better to kind of feel them and let them go, just like that release of energy, because it is building up inside you. So I feel like it's better to release them, release those feelings, instead of keeping them trapped and like stuck in your chakras. And then next, your heart chakra is blocked, and you've tried to do all this work to unblock them all. So it's really that energy. So I feel like right now, Divine Feminine as well, you are, I feel like, possibly holding back. So for some of you, you might not be in contact with your person right now, because we have the Four of Pentacles showing up. But I feel like this really embodies the energy of you, still having hope here, but looking to the future, thinking about your future, what's, going to make you happy here. And again, focusing more on yourself and not so much on the situation or the outcome. And, spending time, knowing that you still want to, build, that you have a, what's the word? You have a mission to build with the collective, so, and give to the world. So however that looks for you, for some of you, You definitely might also have, you could have a YouTube channel, you could have some other sort of spiritual business. If you don't, it's just you're contributing and building to the world and like leading with your light and your love and that beautiful heart of yours. And just, following your intuition here with that Page of Wands, looking to the future and not looking in the back, like looking in the back, looking in the past. So I love it because I feel like, that's one of the most difficult things is trying to kind of like go back and like recapture those initial feelings with this person. So I feel like that's like one of the hardest things to kind of like move through. So looking to the future and being present in the now, I do like it. There's a little bit of that. Like I feel like with the Two of Wands, kind of looking out to the future as well, but also kind of reflecting on where you've been, I want to say. So let me just see. Let's clarify the Page of Wands here. I just want to see more about that. Let's clarify the Page of Wands and Divine Feminine feelings here. Nine of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you are feeling pretty battled and bruised. And I feel like for some of you, that Wounded Warrior card, I feel like you're trying to move past that pain and lead with love, like I mentioned. And again, some days are better than others, right? Just trying to find that strength to be positive, you know what I mean? Or like be positive the majority of the time and just, really tired of being stuck here in this Knight of Pentacles. So Spirit's really encouraging you to be present, look to the future here, Divine Feminine. And again, I feel like you can still hold space in your heart for the situation, this person, for those of you that do want reconciliation with your person. Not everybody does. And not everybody wants to stay on this journey either, because it's definitely, it's not an easy one. It's not an easy road to walk. So, again, show yourself some compassion here. But definitely, I feel like even though all of these things have happened to you, Divine Feminine, I love that you're still showing up here as the Knight of Cups. So, sending lots of love and light to you, lots of hugs, lots of love. And again, fill your own cup in the meantime, I want to say. So let's see here what we're going to get here for actions. I'm going to use a different deck. I love this deck. I'm going to get it in the bigger size. This is the deck. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's like so beautifully illustrated. I can't even tell you how beautiful these cards are. I love this deck, and I don't know, there's a very special kind of unique quality about this deck. Like I don't think it's actually supposed to be quote unquote, like a twin flame deck or a deck all about you, but it definitely feels that way because there's a lot of mirroring in these cards, a lot of reflection. So I use these cards, but not that often, and I just feel called to use them for the twin flame readings. So let's see here what we get. Actions. What actions is Divine Masculine going to take towards Divine Feminine? Let's just say the month of September. In the month of September here, let's see what we get. So we have the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and I'll show these cards close up as soon as I get through the deck here. Seven of Cups, the Five of Wands, oops, and the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. I'm going to hold them a little closer. There, that's better. So in this Three of Swords, you can see, she's trying to mend her heart here. So I definitely feel like there's, like I mentioned already, there's a lot going on. I feel like for Divine Masculine, he is trying to heal that part of his heart in order to kind of like come towards you, Divine Feminine. I mean, whatever past hurts or like experiences that he's had or she's had. Again, take it how it resonates as far as like masculine and feminine, because we're really talking about energy. Yeah, they need to heal that part of them. They know that. So this really kind of gives me the energy of that card in the Wisdom of the Oracle, Time for a Nap. So I feel like this person is realizing that they need to heal themselves, heal their own heart, heal their own past, shadow aspects of their personality before they can come towards divine feminine. And I feel like they are being called to do that. As much as they want, they're feeling the pressure, I feel, to come towards you. So the first card here is the Eight of Cups. So I feel like definitely for divine masculine, hopefully you can see the card. Okay. Whoops. There we go. You can see in her skirt here, she's got all of these, I think they're supposed to be crows, trapped. They're all trapped in this cage here and trying to figure out how to get out of this energy. So definitely divine masculine is really spending a lot of time up in their head, thinking about this connection, really wanting to, enjoy divine feminine, because we have the Knight of Wands. So this is really them, being more whimsical, being more playful. So I feel like with this card, this is really like quick in and out action. So I feel like with this Knight of Wands, I feel like this person definitely they are, up in their head about, reaching out to you. Perhaps this also is a reflection of them in the past being in and out with divine feminine. And I feel like they are in the energy of trying to figure out exactly, what they're wanting here. So this is the Seven of Cups. So making that decision about, as you can see in this card, is supposed to be like Alice in Wonderland. And there's all these bunnies popping up in all of these different holes. So it's kind of like really reflecting like divine masculines, like, okay, well, once I make this decision about divine feminine, I need to come in the right energy. I need to, be consistent for them. I need to show up in a certain way. Am I ready to do that? Am I ready to go down this rabbit hole? So I feel like, they are trying to heal their heart, trying to figure out exactly what they're wanting. And to be sure, because I feel like, obviously the majority of us that are on this journey, you've already had, I don't know, for some of you, numerous cycles with this person, in and out, energy of your life, in your life, out of your life. And again, divine feminine is just really wanting stability in the connection, right? So next card here is the Five of Wands. So as you can see in this card, the snake is wrapped around, or he's not really a snake, he's kind of a dragon. The dragon's wrapped around her legs. So, I feel like there is a lot of chaos still going on around the divine masculine, and they are trying to figure that out, trying to feed this dragon. So for some of you, if your person, your divine masculine, still in a karmic relationship, they're still dealing with this. It's like ongoing. They're not exactly free, right? As you can see, because the dragon's tail is still wrapped around somebody's leg. So I feel like this is really reminiscent of, whatever obligations they have to somebody else. They're still dealing with that. They're still having to deal with that situation. It's not quite over in that regard. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles showing up. So I feel like this person is going to, hopefully that's straight. Hopefully this person, your divine masculine, I feel like they're coming into the energy of really wanting to put in the time and the effort. Even if stuff is going on around them, I feel like they're trying to work through that energy and get to the point where, like, I know I need to show up I want to be with divine feminine. I really care about this person. I know it's going to work out. So I feel like in the back of their mind, they kind of have the same feeling I feel that divine feminine has, is that in the end, things are going to work out. So I feel like divine masculine is trying to be positive about this connection. And I feel like they are feeling pretty confident. So I feel like for you, divine feminine, just know that, they do have a lot of passion for you. They have a lot of love for you. They are extremely attracted to you. I feel like subconsciously, they know that you're the right person for them, or that, they're wanting to be with you, but they know that they need to heal their heart here before they can come forward and like really, oh, look at that. I just lifted this card and there's the Two of Cups. So I love this card. It's so beautiful. So yeah. Oh, I love that. Two of Cups and then the Star. So yeah, I feel like that's their wish, right? Is to heal this relationship with you. I feel subconsciously that they know that, but they're still dealing with stuff around them. They're up in their head a little bit about coming forward, because I feel like they know that this definitely could be, the last kick at the can. I feel like Divine Feminine is feeling pretty exhausted, and I feel like they are definitely picking up on your energy as well in that regard, Divine Feminine. So let's see if you're going to take any action towards this person, your Divine Masculine. All right, so what's Divine Feminine going to do this month, Spirit, for September? Any action towards Divine Masculine? So let's see what we get here. Might as well ask. For some of you, I feel like you are going to hold back still. Yeah, so we have the Hierophant coming out. So that really talks about you spending time, on yourself, on your journey, getting messages from Spirit or whatever you believe in. We have the Seven of Wands. There's the Star card. Can I get one more? Five of Pentacles. All right, I think I'm going to end it there. The bottom of the deck here is the Page of Pentacles. So as you can see in this card, she's got her arms out. She's open, just really becoming one with, whatever is around her. As you can see in this card, they're supposed to be, yeah, they're butterflies. So all of these butterflies are landing on her. So I feel like you are really putting out really great energy here, Divine Feminine. And again, this really gives me the energy of you sitting back in your yin energy, waiting to receive here from Divine Masculine. Spending a lot of time. It's the cutest little Hierophant that you ever saw. Anyhow, he's holding this candy cane. Anyway, I love these cards. I feel like, yeah, so I feel like for the month of September here, Divine Feminine, I don't feel like you're going to take any action really towards Divine Masculine. I feel like you're just going to mostly be spending this time on yourself, on your own journey, listening to, you can be listening to different hertz, doing chakra, doing yoga, doing healing, whatever it is that you're focusing on here on your own journey. I feel like that's really what you're doing, and really moving past, this is the Seven of Wands energy. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're doing your best here to not get like roped back in, I want to say. So really fighting the urge, I feel, to not get spanked. I mean, she's literally getting spanked in this card here, or not wanting that, right? So I feel like, you've learned your lesson here with this person, with your person, Divine Masculine, and trying to just wait for them to, not really wait for them per se, but I mean, hold space in your heart for them while you are learning, your lessons that you need to learn, right? So I feel like that's really what I'm trying to get across. So again, I don't feel like you should ever really be waiting for your twin. I feel like you should be moving forward, filling your own heart, filling your own cup, and working on your own healing, your own spiritual journey, and trusting in the universe that it's going to come together. So I love that. You got the Star card. So definitely this is a wish come true. So again, this also talks about healing, being in tune with the universe here. As you can see, there's, all the planets are swirling around her head. So I feel like for a lot of you, definitely on this journey, you definitely pay attention to astrologically what's going on around you. And one of the channels that I listen to on a daily basis is Soulful Revolution. And Mary Jo, she's awesome. She's amazing. I listen to her first thing in the morning before I, go to work. And she's really awesome at talking about astrology and having it make sense and how it kind of applies to your life. So if you're not a subscriber, like I said, she's awesome. Love that channel. And again, I feel like it would be really helpful for those of you. For some of you, you might already be a subscriber on her channel. But yeah, she's really good at, because that's one thing that, I'm still learning about. And she's really knowledgeable, like how it applies to your daily life. So I love that because, you hear these things and it's like, yeah, okay, well, what does that mean for me? Or so she also sometimes as well tells you like what to look for in your own birth chart. So that's super helpful. All right, so moving on here, we have the Five of Pentacles. So as you can see in this card here, she's again drawing in the universe. So it's very similar to that other card that we saw about being open. Where was that card? Oh, it was the bottom of the deck. Yeah, here it is. It's very similar to this card, except in this one, it's birds. So I feel like right now you are really magnetic here, Divine Feminine. I feel like you are drawing in definitely a lot of people. So I feel like for the month of September, definitely could be getting a lot of invitations. A lot of people possibly demanding your attention other than divine masculine. So just be wary of that. And, if you need to take a break and say no, because you're just not up to it, or your energy is low, or you just feel like you need to rest and relax, make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're focusing on your healing and give yourself the space and the time that you need for you, instead of putting everybody else ahead of you, including divine masculine, right? So let's see here if we can get a card of timing or some advice for September. Can I get some advice for September here for divine feminine and divine masculine mutual energy? Oh, I love that. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon, and we just had one on August 19th. So I love that. Oh my God. All right. I'm loving it. I'm loving this reading here. And then the bottom of the deck is meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. And actually, I think actually it is the new moon in Pisces here coming up here, the month of September, by the time this reads out. So I love that. Makes a lot of sense. So for those of you that aren't really into meditating, definitely try it. I mean, you can meditate a bunch of different ways. You can zone out and put your buds in, listen to music, or go for a walk. It doesn't have to be sitting still. It could be you, dancing. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be just sitting and being quiet with yourself. I mean, I kind of try and do a little bit of both, but it's up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. I find it hard to sit still for any great length of time, but it definitely takes practice. So, but there's lots of different, if you look on YouTube, there's lots of different Hertz music, and I try and listen to that when I go to sleep. I find it relaxing. All right, so we have the regeneration card coming out for September. We're going to clarify that with regular tarot. Bottom of the deck is come to the edge. So I feel like this is you, Divine Feminine. I feel like you're already ready, I feel like for a lot of you, you're ready for, reconciliation, coming together with your twin. And again, doesn't mean it's going to be forever this time either. It could be more of that in and out energy, but just coming together and reconnecting. So let's see here what we get on regeneration. Why is regeneration here showing up? So it is card number 10. And we did get the Fool and the Page of Wands in your energy. Tell me about regeneration. Why is this card showing up? Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, the Tower. Okay. Tell me more. Oops, that's too many, Spirit. All right. Hang tight here, guys. Tell me about this Tower and the Ten of Pentacles and regeneration, please. What's this Tower? We got the Seven of Cups again. We got that in Divine Masculine's actions. All right. We have the Moon. So definitely could be a conversation as well coming, some truth coming. With the Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords. There's that Eight of Pentacles, which also came out, going back and forth. Three of Swords, and there's the Emperor. So I feel like, you know, it's not that too far away, I want to say here to Divine Feminine. I feel like there is going to be some kind of change and or some sort of movement here in this connection between you and Divine Masculine. Definitely could be a big Tower moment for them. This could be on their home front. So if they are in a karmic relationship, it looks like things are crumbling, you know, coming to an end. Possibly, you know, your person, if they are in another connection, might be in the process of getting separated and or divorced. So I feel like this is definitely making Divine Masculine feel a little bit confused as far as like what they want moving forward. You know, and we got the Seven of Cups as well in their actions. Well, that was the card, the Alice in Wonderland card with the rabbits, you know, being sure that they want to make the right decision and find stability here. So I feel like they are wanting to, I feel like right now Divine Masculine is feeling pretty unstable, which we kind of already talked about, not to be repetitive. But definitely a huge change on the home front for them. So I feel like right now, I feel like you are going to need to give your person some space here, kind of let them come to you. And I feel like they are a little bit unsure about the future or the stability. Like it's kind of like that energy of the ground beneath them is not stable right now. So how are they supposed to offer you stability if they're still going through the pains of, you know, a previous connection in our relationship coming to an end and them feeling emotionally confused. So about how to move forward, how to regain stability as well, with not only in their own life, but also with you, Divine Feminine. So I feel like they are being called to you, even though, you know, it's kind of unknown. They don't understand why, possibly still, why they're being so drawn to you. But just kind of trusting their heart that they're going in the right direction as well. And again, with that believe in the impossible, I love that. That's amazing. I love it. So, you know, because there's definitely days, like I said, where you feel like, you know, defeated, I want to say. And again, I know that the idea of coming together isn't the end all be all, but, you know, again, some days are better than others. So, all right, let's see if we can get some messages. What does Divine Masculine want Divine Feminine to know? Higher self messages from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine, please. Oh, look at that. I can't make a decision. We talked about that. Anything else? I am blocked, so that can definitely talk about their heart, I feel. For some of you, you know, you may have blocked this person. Could also be meaning that. I am blocked, but I feel like it's more talking about their heart chakra. But again, general read, so take it out, resonates here, guys. We have, I need to hold back my true feelings for you. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. All right, they have hurt me. So that could definitely be, you know, karmic, their karmic relationship that they were in. Or that could be parents, that could be just about anybody in their life. And I'm going to do the other half of the deck. All right, we have I can't do this right now. All right. The bottom of the deck is life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. Yeah. Oh, that makes me feel sad, right? And then the other half of the deck is people don't believe in me. Yeah, so I feel like, this your divine masculine is definitely missing divine feminine. And again, I feel like right now, like I mentioned, I feel like they're not feeling very stable. So, it's kind of hard to offer stability to somebody or, offer much of anything right now if divine masculine is going through that. So just know that here, divine feminine, that, you are the apple of divine masculine's eye, Bottom of the deck for sacred symbols is protection. So I love that. And yeah, I think I'm going to end your reading here. Let's draw some Scrabble tiles. See if we can get some initials and or spell a word. Anyway, hopefully this reading made sense to you guys. So I just want to say, show yourself some compassion, focus on yourself, and I guess, and just hold out space in your heart, but, don't hold up your life. And I know that's hard to do. All right, so let's see what we get for initials here. So we have a P, a W, an N, letter I, a Q, a letter D, an A, an S, a T, a U, another T, an H, letter G, another A, and another G. All right, guys, if this part of the reading doesn't resonate, doesn't mean it wasn't your reading, just an added bonus. And you guys take care, and I'm going to try and be better. I haven't put out a twin flame reading in a while, so try and be a little bit more consistent. Again, like I mentioned, I'm also on this journey, so for me, it's also a little bit triggering. Just going to be honest here, but so sometimes it's hard for me to do that if I'm feeling emotional myself. So again, that's probably why I don't do them, like regularly every month, but I definitely feel, it's cathartic for me as well. So as much as, it might be a little bit emotional. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'd love to hear from you. So feel free to make a comment as well. Love to hear from you guys. Our little community is growing. So again, thank you so much. If it did resonate, if you could hit the like button and or, make a comment or share the video, definitely makes a huge difference with the algorithm and stuff on YouTube. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again soon. Sending you guys lots of love and lots of hugs. So, all right, take care.